Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Nicole and I'm back with another planner video. So I'm often asked, how do you use more than one planner? And then when I be telling people, I got four planners, girl, I use more than one planner all the time. And if you count my digital planners, I really have more than that. And if you count my journals, it's more than that. But I just be starting with the four. So people be like, girl, how? And then today I'm going to tell y'all. Okay, so sit down, get cozy, and grab a pen. I'm mostly going to be talking about weekly and monthly planning and how I maintain that, but literally with all of my planners. I felt like this was a good video because it's January. So we all kind of ramping up, looking over here in some rings planners, looking over here in some book bound planners, trying new sizes out. And I'm all about all of that. So stick with me. I'm going to tell you today how I'm using all of my stuff to make my world go round and real cozy, real smooth like. So let's get into it. So, first, let me just identify my planners. So, this is my little baby, okay? This is my on the go planner. She is an original Filofax. I love the stitching. I literally love the smells of Filofax originals. I have I believe four of them, and I just love them all. So I'm a huge fan of this type of leather. Inside of it, I have monthly and weekly sections. I'm going to show you a blank monthly to really show you all how it's supporting me. So this blank monthly shows the whole month. It shows how deep I'm into the year. So this is week 10 out of 52. It shows the moon cycles, which is super important to me. And then I can really see like this is the weekend and then these are the weeks, and I can also add notes here. So I've already started kind of planning out little things, and the I'm just trying to see if I have anything personal. No. Okay, so this is what this month looks like. It's not super packed, it's really chill, but it's really about to get thick because sports and everything is about to start back up for us in February. But this is a perfect month at a glance. Now, the rest of this planner really consists of lists, insurance information, restaurants, contacts, stuff like that. In my weeklies, I like I write down like funny stuff that I see while I'm out, bill not bill stuff, but like tracking if I'm like going shopping, like how much I spent on things and stuff like that, crossing off wish list. So that's what's in here. This is my main mama jamma. So I say that because it has my daily planner and my work planner. So these are my two most used planners. So that is that. I'm not going to show y'all that yet because this is like the main flip through that I'm doing. This is my main planner. So in my main planner, I do all of my big picture planning, right? So my monthly and weeklies are all in here. I also have my meal planning, my content planning, my finance section, my business goals, and spiritual things that I'm interested in. So all of that is in my big Mama Jamma and contacts. So now how do they all come together, right? Let's get into it. So this is the four. Let's go. Okay, this is the main thing. So in this planner, this is my daily. It is perfect. I have this really cute post-it pad. I think I got it at Target. But it's really perfect. I am in a phase where I'm starting a lot of new stuff. So in order to have a mental check-in, and I love it because I can just rip it off and go, and it's not permanent, and I can vent, recalibrate, be in gratitude, whatever I want to do on this list, and then I can just get rid of it. So I really, really love the freedom of that. And at the top it says be kind to you. And this is a daily, weekly, or monthly like commitment thing that you can make to yourself, what you want to feel, do, enjoy, try, challenge yourself, or release. I think this is so important to have in the front of my planner. So I have it there. And then I literally just added this pocket. And it's so cute. I don't like not being able to stick little stuff like receipts or any cute little whatever inside of my planner. and I like the fact that it has a flap. And I just added this cute little sticker because I love bunnies. And then I added this. I am known to junk out a planner, so stay tuned. I'm probably gonna add stickers as we go. This is January. It's pretty chill. So this is my monthly section. So as I stated, I love to have my month at a glance. So this is what's happening next month. This is the book. I really finished this book, I believe, at the end of last year or the very beginning of this year. It was so good. I'm so excited to talk about it this weekend with my book club. And I also have other little fun things happening this weekend. January was just packed of all of the goodness. Like it felt so slow but intentional. So I did get to do some junk journaling with the inner pages, which is a part of the newsletter subscription and a way to support me on my writing and planning journey. This that I'm folding up is my quarterly goals. I don't want to show you guys the goals that I have filled out, but I'll show you what it looks like. So you write out your goals here, and then each month the action steps to complete these goals. And then you can just highlight like what month of the year you're doing it in. And then it has this cute little tip in. Aura Estelle is just, they just think of everything. So, lucky us. But this is my tip in. I added some washi. Okay, so this is a list of lists. So I covered this up because these are things that I am planning for my newsletter and for my shop. But these are things I don't mind sharing. So these are some daily must do's: water, 1 cup of coffee. I am notorious for having multiple cups. So I'm really trying to stop that just because I just am. I'd rather have more water than coffee, and sometimes that's not always the ratio I obtain. Anyways, to write, even if I write physically or digitally, literally just feel because it feels good. 3 things that brought me joy. I've been doing this and it's just makes me happy. And moving my booty. And these are habits I want to cultivate, like reading real books, journaling with pictures. I have this little thermal picture printer, but I still forget to print stuff. Literally, I don't have any pictures printed in here. I don't think so. I have to do better with that. Crafting with my daughter because we're just crafty. Driving with my son because he's big. And keeping it slow and cozy. So just these are some like mindset goals, that mindset shift that I had at the front of my craft room. And so when I would enter my craft room, I would say all of these out loud. So I brought these into my planner just as kind of a Q1. We are like bringing it straight to the planner. So really like a mindset shift for myself to do that, like when I open my planner. So that's why I put that here. And then this is house stuff, just things that I want to redo. So I felt like this is good for the quarter. And happy 2026. It's so cute, right? And the stickers are from Sadie's, some See Amy Draw, and yeah, Simply Gilded, and of course Kira. And this sticky note is from Cuteness Boutique. So for the first few days, I didn't have this planner, but now we're here. So this is the first week. So these weeklies look like this, and then the daily starts, and then it goes throughout the week like that. So I really, really love it. But the thing that I wanted to show you guys is how I'm able to incorporate all my planners. So this planner back here is my work planner. So every day that I go to work, I use that planner. That's why I keep it next to my daily, because I can just slide this daily out of here, put it to the side, have my work planner in here, and kind of work that way. I really enjoy that. So every day I'm in this planner. This planner I update with monthly things that I need to know while I'm out. And then this planner I big picture plan. So every week I write out my meal plans. I look at my finances. So I'm in this planner on Sundays or Fridays. And then I just plan for those things specifically for the week ahead. I also do weekly content planning here, and I do my monthly planning. And as far as the monthly, it's very personal, like to me. I also keep book notes. podcast notes, notes from blogs that I read. I love colored paper. I'm trying to get to the monthlies. Let me just flip to the calendar. And I love this planner because it's just for me. So I always have little me, myself, and eye reminders. This is a planner routine from At Home with Kita. I have some daily pages just in case this is the only planner that I have and I have to daily in here. Okay, here is my monthly. I love it, love it. So here what it shows is all of the days that I have stuff to do. I put a mantra. So these inserts are from Paper Standards. I absolutely adore Paper Standards. That's where pretty much all of my A5 inserts are from. So this says my biggest goal for January, which I actually did, you guys. My goal was 60 subscribers, so I'm still on my way to 600 for YouTube. So if you know a person that likes this type of content, please ask them to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate them, and I have content cooking. So, but for 60 subscribers on Substack, I totally did that, like knocked it out the park. So go me. I'm so proud of the community that I'm building there because I'm able to really deep dive into the planner stuff that I talk about, because here I'm talking about how I apply it, but there I'm talking mindset, the practices that I use in these methods, and I'm talking about how they apply as seasonal changes. So it's just a deeper dive. But I'm just so happy about that. So, and then lastly, how I plan to show up for myself is be consistent and not give into my contentment, because I've outgrown that narrative. So I'm just super proud of myself. And yeah, this is my second video, so I haven't checked that off yet. I did have 2 newsletters this month, and I did do 6 posts for the month, so I'm proud of that on Instagram. My goal is really to be more intentional about coming here and talking to you guys more, and then also being consistent in my newsletter and having Instagram just be exactly what it's always been for me. It's a place for me to hang out with my planner friends because I love this community. I'm a part of this community and I'm grateful for it. So I just want that place to stay the same for me. But I definitely plan to be here more in 2026. So this is what my monthly looks like. Big picture planning, I am very intentional about not overwhelming myself as I have been growing over time in my planner journey. I realized that I was just giving myself so much to do, and now I'm intentionally not doing that, but I want to make sure I'm doing exactly what I want to do. And so that's why this planner and it being my monthly and my big picture planner and it being all about me is so important. So that's my monthly. And then on the back, it has a monthly overview, and then it flows into February, which I'm going to deep dive into this month. So that's how that planner correlates here. So these are the rest of my dailies. And some days I have lists. Some days I don't have anything. This week, I didn't have a lot going on, but I worked out, I journaled, and I wrote. So I'm proud of myself. And as I'm flipping through the pages, you can see that sometimes I'm able to use the whole kit, and that's when I plan ahead. Oh, this Sunday, I literally didn't do anything. It was so great. Oh, and this is so cute because I'm doing like the 2016 vibes because this made me feel, even though I feel like this came out after 2016, I joined the planner community in 2016 and literally Pink Bow Ties was like on the scene. Like, ugh, I was just so in love with everything, Lamika. So this gave me all the vibes and that's why I used it because everyone was doing the trend. So I pulled out my Capital Chic stickers when she launched in Michael's and they just look so cute, right? They still look cute. And then I got the doll. And then here I didn't decorate anything else for the rest of the week. So I'm going to do that tonight after I get off of here with you guys. I have a sticky note here because the Crafty Planner Queen is coming this weekend. But I also have book club, so I'm going to have to plan that out on a busy Saturday. That's how Atlanta is. It's the best ever. um, and then this is my February. So this is where I'm at in the month of February. I've already planned it ahead as far as just little things like I have icons for my bills, pay dates, and things like that. And then I do know the goals that I'm having set for next month, but I just haven't wrote it out yet. So it looks really nice. Definitely Black History Month. I did use Capital Chic design stickers. And this is Indian Ivy ink, and this is a Wrong Wrong doll. So it was just very important for me to support women of color this month for Black History Month in my planner, and to highlight days that are important to me. So definitely the Wear Red Day and the Random Acts of Kindness. And I also had these Capital Chic stickers left over, so I wanted to make sure that I used them. So that's what's in my daily planner. Obviously, I can't share my work planner, but in here, I really just deep dive into like meeting notes, things that I want to remember, just specifics about processes and things that I want to update. And it also is a good journaling space so that I can kind of wrap up what I understand about the day or what I need to take into the next day or plan ahead for. So all of that is in my work planner. And that's how all my planners correlate. So they are all in rotation. I don't use them all every day. So it's not like I'm constantly writing all day. But I always take time to reflect because that is what makes me happy. And that's how I keep these four babies in rotation. So I hope this was helpful for you and gave you an idea of how to use more than one planner at one time. You really just specify it to things that are important to you. For me, having an on the go planner is important because I'm out. I have places that I have to be for people that I have to be responsible for. So keeping it all here is just really great, as well as having wish lists and not trying to remember colors and themes or cartoon characters of stuff that I don't even watch. But I still need to know the name of because I want to get it for my kid. So all of those things are important. So that is why I have an on the go planner. Definitely big picture planning and planning ahead is extremely important to me. So that is why I have a monthly calendar. I have weekly check-ins, a spiritual and personal section in here, as well as a business section, because monthly planning and quarterly overviews is literally my love. And that is where this planner lives. And having my weekly negotiables in here allows me to keep everything top of mind, which leads me here, where I have my big picture quarterly goals that I'm focusing on day after day. And I'm able to dump my work day in one place that is handwritten. So even if it didn't make it to the computer, it definitely made it into my planner journal, and I can reference it at a later date that is going to be beneficial for me. So that is how all of my everything works together. Again, I am on the road to 600. So if you enjoyed this video and it was informative for you, please like, comment, let me know what you loved about it, and share it with somebody who is in need of help with their planner system or just likes this type of content, loves papers, loves pens. I have been into using more than one color. I'm like, I know I have a colored pen somewhere. My purple pen has been coming in handy, as well as the orange. I do have a pen thing, like a pen pack in my Amazon cart. So once I get it, I'll share it here. But again, you guys, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with anyone that you feel like would benefit. Also, subscribe to the newsletter. And there is also a link to my coffee cookbook. So if you are needing any way to spruce up your coffee recipes, definitely download that coffee cookbook and it will come right to your inbox. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.